2. Number 2. 3.
Zanetta Nani Satterlee was born on August 6, 1966 in Honolulu, Hawaii, and went to her rest on December 29, 2010 in Alhambra, California. She is survived by her daughters, Cassie, Kira, Kylie, and my daughter, Chelsea, her father, Albert Heneralao, her mother, Elsie Frisbee, her sister, Jade Trusseos, her brothers, Fred, Blaze, and Alwayne Heneralao. Before leaving Hawaii in 1997, she worked for the Pacific Regional Educational Lab and then relocated to Alhambra, California, where she worked for the aerospace program at JPL. Nani told me she was tenacious, she was loyal, she was funny and creative. And you gotta believe me, after spending 4 last months with my daughter, she was funny. She said, you know what, Mom? I'm a resident of California, Kylie for Kailua, which she definitely loved, and for Konia for California. Her favorite book, she said, was reading the Bible. In Style magazine, for one sure thing, if you was at Nani's apartment, you would know. Nani had more goals than I can ever imagine all the years of my life. She liked reading science fiction, fantasy, and Your Best Life Now. She loved reading, laughter, and being outdoors, and she loved her family and friends, and the most thing she loved in life, I could almost say that she was related to Imelda Marcos because Nani had so much shoes. The only difference between her and Imelda Marcos is all her shoes were black, just different styles. And you know what? We have a really funny incident happen. About 5 weeks before Nani passed away, she had this gift from a lady in Maryland that she never did meet. This lady sent her $500 and she said, Nani, I want you to go out and buy something that you love the most. Now I said, Nani, you're not going to buy another shoes, right? She said, Mom, take me to Santa Anita Mall because I got to go to the boots, okay? So we went and Nani bought 5-inch stiletto boots. I went, oh my God. She goes, no, Mom, I'm going to church on Friday and I'm going to put it on. Well, she did. Nani put the boots on, and then she got to the church, got out of the car, and guess what? Nani fell and broke 2 ribs. She said, that's okay, Mom. At least I got to wear my boots. So that's how Nani was. What she feared most in life is that she wasn't always going to be able to protect her daughters from life's heartaches. And not being able to realize all her dreams. She had many, many dreams. And never realizing her true purpose in life. She wished for serenity, she wished for healing, and most of all, she wished for peace of mind. To her, it would be the greatest gift for her in her journey of life. Nani was kind of humorous, you know. She was strict. Her brother said she was strict. Her greatest admiration was, believe it or not, her grandmother's. She said, you know, Mom, Grandma Lopez was strict with us, but I always got away with it. She said, Grandma Taiwo, she always took care of all the plants, and if I was in Hawaii, I wouldn't have to worry for my plants to die. And she said, my Grandma Pimentel, she made the most beautiful clothes. These are the women who stood for what they believed in, and you know what, Mom? They were great leaders, and she was bright. In her life, she said, she always wondered what would happen to her children. She longed for emotional security, financial stability, and sunshine on a regular basis. She said, that's what I missed about not being home, Mom, is the sunshine. And I said, Nani, why do you always have your windows closed then? She goes, Mom, there's different kinds of sunshine. She aspired to live her full potential and make a big difference. She said to anyone who came a part of her life, she had a privilege to touch. The 12 years there are 12 things that Nani taught me in her last 12 years in life, and almost 13 years. To be content in whatever life would present to me. She said, you know, Mom, I'm never going to grumble about being sick. She said, because if it wasn't me, it could have been my brothers or my sister. So she said, I know I could take it. So that's true. Nani never complained about that. She said, you know, Mom, one thing I've got to tell you that I went to college, you know, and she did. She almost graduated, but she got sick in pain. But she said, look, I have children, and children send you to the education of hard knocks. One of her teachers told me when he saw me, he said, Nani taught him how to teach and reach each student on an individual basis. And so he said, you know what? She was kind of unique. She taught me. I didn't teach her. Her boss told me at JPL, he said, she was a one kind of a person. She was strong in her leaderships and a very silent worker, yet very effective. Not as she preferred to be called by everyone, said one day when we were sitting with my nieces, she said, I know when my mom is mad with me, my mom will say, Zanetta, and she said, and I would be really quiet. I knew I did something to upset her, and that made me know I was an important person in her life. I was her daughter. Nani fought a very hard battle, but she never gave up to the very end of what life had been. Zanetta Nani, rest in peace, my daughter.